Good news. If you pick the right type of provider in Australia, your visa chances, your post-study work options, and even your PR pathway can be much stronger. But the bad news is if you pick wrong, you risk delays, refusals, or ending up with a qualification employers do not really respect. So today in this video, I'll be comparing universities versus colleges. In Australia 2026, we'll talk cost, teaching style, work rights, visa strategy, PR points, and much more. I would say stay till the end so that you can actually understand either you're going to be choosing university or a college or TAFE institute. So let's go forward. Hi guys, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is your CapsLock and today we are back with another video. Today I'm talking on something that you have been asking from me for quite a long time. This topic has been there in the market. People have their own questions, people have their own choices, but talking on that, we still need to respect everyone's decision, and to respect you need to make a decision, and to make a decision you need something solid, like either you're going to be choosing university or you're going to be choosing college. In that sense, how I can help is I'm creating this video so that you can actually understand the points, all the information mostly there on websites covered in this video so that you can know whether you're going to be choosing one of that. Additionally, just before starting the video, let me tell you that I've recently posted multiple podcasts on multiple topics. If you haven't watched them, go watch them because you will understand so much from those podcasts, and the link of that particular new channel is in the pinned comment and in the description because that's called Caps Talks. Additionally, we are going to be posting some vlogs too, I believe, because I used to be a vlogger before. There is a channel which I had and I'm going to be started posting vlogs there. If you want to see my personal life, what I do behind the scenes, how I go out, play with my friends, do the multiple stuff, live my student life in Australia, you can see that too. But additionally, coming back to the main point, so this channel is mainly right now only for information. So watch this video carefully and share this video to your friends because they need all this information. Coming back, what do university or colleges really mean? So let's talk. In Australia, when you say university, you mean higher education institutions that offer bachelor's, master's, PhD, and AQF levels up to 7 to 10. So you need to understand which one you are choosing. Even in university, there's multiple. Additionally, when you say college or TAFE or VET, which is vocational educational training, you're usually referring to vocational education training certificates, diplomas, advanced diplomas, and AQF levels are mostly from 1 to 6. So benefit versus risk. Let's talk. Benefit of a university is a globally recognized degree, strong professional registration. Risk of the university is higher fees, yes, greater competition and a heavy academic load. I have literally seen students struggling for this fees and academic processes, but I've seen great students who have been doing great in their life just because they choose a university. Additionally, benefit of colleges. Let's talk. So just to tell you, when I say college means either college or TAFE or VET. So for college, faster entry, lower cost, and job ready skills directly in the hands. And the risk of the colleges is limited postgraduate pathways, careful provider quality check needed. So you need to check if that provider of that or the college is genuine or no. Well, both kinds of providers must appear on CRICOS anyways in Australia. CRICOS is like a register for international students courses. So if your provider is not on CRICOS, I would say stop, it's not genuine. Anyway, universities are regulated by TEQSA. So that's an organization. And the colleges are mainly regulated by ASQA. So some of them have state regulators as well, but both are under ESOS framework, which protects international students. So first step, understand what's right for your goal. Additionally, so the next thing, the 2026 big picture, what's actually changed, just to give you a brief. Australia's international education system is evolving, right? Changes are happening every day. So the government finished 2026 international student place allocations, and universities that invest in student housing and diversify their intake got priority anyway. So others were capped. Regional universities gained more spots. Big cities providers that rely heavily on one country's students actually getting limited right now. So why this matters to you? When you apply for a student visa in 2026 or beyond, maybe in 2027 or maybe 2028, the provider's alignment with policy actually matters. So if your chosen university has strong infrastructure, strong compliance history, you're on a safer path. If not, you might have higher risk of delays or more scrutiny you will be feeling or you would be having. Well, additionally, teaching style and learning experience. Let's talk. So university pathway, if you go through, higher education have lectures, seminars, research places, projects, group works, programs in fields like mechatronics, nursing, business analytics, data science, cybersecurity. Long term career and academic focus would be there in universities, and in colleges, practical and hands-on workshops, trade labs, job placements, simulated work environments. Courses like Certificate 3 in Automotive, Diploma of Early Childhood Education, Advanced Diploma in IT. So these are the courses that you can try in colleges, but they're just an example. There are more. Shorter duration, offer lower cost, so the fees is less obviously. So I can tell you a real student story. There was a girl from Delhi. She enrolled in Diploma of Early Childhood Education at a TAFE in Brisbane. TAFE means college, I mean. So in 18 months, she finished, picked up casual work in childcare, and is now topping up into a bachelor. So you can actually top up as well, right? From student to student, you can still go. From student to TR, if you go and then again apply for student, that's not going to happen, at least onshore. Well, that's a separate topic. Anyway, she chose the fast track route. So, and it's working for her. If she knows, if you know which pathway you're going through, you're going to have the best route towards maybe your PR, towards maybe your life in getting your goals sorted in Australia. Well, so ask yourself, I would say, what do you want at the end of your study? Like, do you need a job, or do you need a skill, or do you need a degree? Then pick based on that particular thing. Well, admission and English requirements. So university admissions typically require recognized high school certificate or maybe bachelor degree if you're applying for master's. English test, generally IELTS 6.5 or maybe more. PTE, I mean equivalent to that, which is almost 65 or maybe 70. So for many bachelors, higher. For masters, if you're applying for masters, these courses need to be higher. Some programs may require a portfolio as well. So you need to get the portfolio and then sometimes have interview as well, and sometimes prerequisite subject are also required in some of the courses. Well, for colleges, it's often required as a lower academic entry threshold. English test may be lower, like IELTS or PT band can be working through if it's low, depending on the level, but some may accept relevant work experience instead of academic background, depending on the degree or the diploma you're applying for in a particular college. So important thing that you need to have your mind in. For your visa, Australia's regulators still cares so about your English ability and whether you are succeeded in the course. So supplying an IELTS or PT result strengthens your particular case. So it's a good thing that you would do. Well, cost reality check, I want to mention some of the points here is typical university fees for international students, at least I'm talking. So bachelor's would be around $30,000 to $45,000. Varies on the field or on the university or on the course as well. For master's, it can be $35,000 to $50,000 Australian dollars per year. So that also depends on the university and colleges. And you need to add some other points, which is the living expense, travel, OSHC, which is student health cover, and other like entertainment things as well, if you would be spending money on there too. Not if you would be, obviously. Typical colleges fees are like, if you're applying for diploma, it's $15,000 to $25,000 max per year. Advanced diploma would be $25,000 to $30,000 per year, plus materials, uniforms, and toolkits if it's required. For example, in carpentry, you need toolkits. Living cost benchmarks, which I want to mention, has been updated recently. So approx $29,000 710. So 29710 Australian dollars is required for 12 months for a single student from May 2024. That's the new rule, right? You must show you can support yourself, right? So a tip I can give you is build your realistic budget now. So tuition plus living plus OSHC plus travel. That's something that you need to know in your mind. If you go cheaper but skip quality checks, so risk of not getting a visa increases, not getting enrolled in the college increases. So risk would be like work rights, job, visa. These things you need to have in mind. Anyway, work rights while studying. So as an international student in Australia, you can work limited hours during study periods and full-time hours during breaks. You know it, which is 48 hours per fortnight. Even you're in college, even you're in university. And full time means unlimited hours in holiday time, like summer break or winter break. So cap is usually controlled. Breaching it, like if the cap is breached, it opens you to visa cancellation. So make sure to have this in mind. There have been cases of students working 60 hours, 70 hours per week, and they got deported. Trust me, they do it. So takeaway here is for you. Work helps your living cost and experience, but don't rely on it. Fund on everything. Study must be your priority as you're landing here for your study. Unless you're landing here for something else, that's a separate case, but don't take the risk. Otherwise, post-study work rights, post-study work options. Let's talk on this 485 visa. So your post-study work rights depend on your qualification level. So for higher education graduates, bachelor's or master's from recognized university means stronger 485 options. So 2 to 4 years depending on where you live. Means regional professional courses may get extra. So if you're in regional area, you might get extra time. For VET, which is college graduates, depends on the level and where the occupation is eligible. So example, advanced diploma may lead to a shorter duration or fewer options. So an important point is here, rules are changed recently. So age caps, eligible fields, always check your current info. So key message would be, if post-study work is your priority, your AQF level, course choice, provider credibility, these all points are mattering way too much. Well, next point, PR thinking, points, states and regions. Let's talk on this. So if your PR is your long-term goal, qualifications, English score, age, work experience count in points in a way to apply for your eligibility for PR, like which is EOI. Study or working in regional Australian places can give you bonus points, which I've always mentioned, and nomination options as well. So seek occupations in demand like nursing, teaching, engineering, construction, trades, aged care, IT. These are good. Well, universities versus college for PR, I would say universities have better pro-professional level roles like higher AQF levels, clearer 485, means more PR pathway chances. For colleges, good if you target trade or skills shortage sectors and you're living in regional, for examples like carpentry. What you can do is just open the website of the state you like, for example, Western Australia, South Australia, wherever you are, and check this 190, 491 nomination list for your occupation in the last previous years. Then you might know more. Additionally, compliance and quality, avoiding bad providers. Let's talk on this. Australia is serious about integrity, always. Ghost colleges, especially they're getting banned. Ghost colleges, providers with poor outcomes and housing issues are under scrutiny. So checklist would be there for you, like course and provider on CRICOS. Should be verifying exact codes for your study which you're applying. Controller regulatory means TEQSA for university and ASQA for colleges. Make sure to double check with them. Good reviews, so student outcomes, accommodations, support services, their personal experience, these do matter. So talk to them. And how you can talk to them is maybe just DM them on LinkedIn, or other ways. If you can't find them, use my Telegram group where I have almost 4,000 people who have been coming to Australia, and it's increasing day by day. And you can connect to the previous people as well, because I have a section in which they just type their own introduction, and I have different places where they can talk to each other as well. So if you see someone who's doing cybersecurity, who has done cybersecurity and is in the group, you can directly DM them, and yeah, this way they can give you help and you can take help. So, and always remember, providers should always align with the 2026 policy, like housing especially, because they are going to be your safer bets. When university makes sense, let's talk on this. So choose your university, only and only choose your university if you want a degree required profession, right? For example, engineering, nursing, teaching, accounting, data science. Plan for postgraduate study like masters or PhD or global mobility, then you can apply for university. Or if you need professional accreditation, means Engineers Australia, Nursing Board, then you might go for universities. Pros of universities are strong recognition, alumni networks, big campus services, and there's other things as well. You have seen my videos. Cons would be higher cost, heavy academic load. Yes, it's going to be heavy, but they expect you to be studious, and more competitive admission. Well, when a college or TAFE or VET makes more sense for you, you can choose a college if you want hands-on skills fast and you have a clear job pathway really quickly. You can also choose college if you are budget conscious and you want an entry route into Australia directly. Also, you can choose a college if you plan to ladder into degree later. Yes, people don't know. You can obviously shift towards through an university after you're done with your particular course in a college. Well, the pros for colleges: lower cost per year, obviously fees, faster completion. It does gets completed fast, and job ready from day one. Yes, they teach you these many hands-on skills that you can directly jump into these fields. Cons would be you need to check credit transfer options. Sometimes these credit transfer options are not available. You're ensuring your 485 pathway. If you want PR later, you need to double check, do you have PR pathway through your 485 you can apply for 485 after this study or no. So I want to give you an example, a real life example. A person from Mumbai, he did a diploma in IT support at TAFE in Adelaide, completed it in 1.5 year almost, and got a job. Then he got offered credit into bachelor's, so he converted. He shifted from college to university, and it was a smart move for him. And now I guess he's still doing his bachelor's, and that's a good thing. Well, some of the costed examples or decision maps. So, example 1, university route. Bachelor's of Engineering, which is 4 years, Australian dollars would be $40,000 per year. Internships would be almost 3 years if you apply for it. Post-study work rights would be 3 to 4 years, depending on the place. And path to PR would be professional engineer. Well, for college, and if from college, if you want to convert to university, advanced diploma in IT, example, that's an example. I'm just giving you random examples. Australian fees would be $25,000 around, depending on the college you choose. And then bachelor's top up would be for 2 years, which would be almost $30,000 around per year fees. And total cost less than full university for day one. And then 485 options still open if the ladder works, if the shift of college to university works. Well, decision map questions that you can actually think so that you can decide whether choosing a university or choosing a college is better choice for you. What you can do is answer these questions. They're going to be helping you a lot. Write the answers of these questions on a pen and paper, and then you will decide whether university or college would be better choice. First, what is your career goal? Like, you need a degree or you need a skill. Second question, what budget can you afford now at right now this position? If you have applied for a loan, that's a separate case. Another, what AQF level will you finish at? So what's the level you're thinking? From 1 to 6 or 7 to 10? Are you willing to study or work in a regional area? That's a really big question. And the last, is the provider on CRICOS has a good quality education? So make sure to, in this particular question, it shows that you're double checking the CRICOS code, which shows the registration part of the university or college, or the quality as well. Not or, and the quality as well. Okay, so the last but not the least part is an action plan that I want to give you. It's a 7-day action plan. Think on this, it will help you to choose. First, day 1 or day 2, you can use it to shortlist 3 universities or 3 colleges, right? Day 3, you can check CRICOS codes of them and regularity info for each, like who's the regulator. Day 4, you can map AQF levels plus eligibility of 485 visa plus your PR pathway. What's going to happen if you choose this particular college or this particular university. Day 5, email your provider admissions about credit transfer or ladder options. If they have this credit transfer option or ladder option, it's going to be good for you. Maybe you want to shift your credits, maybe you want to shift from college to university, so that's a ladder. You understand, like a ladder, right? And day 6, build tuition fees, living, OSHC, travel, buffer plan. So plan your funds. And the last is draft your GS answers, like for example, why Australia, why this course, and book your English proficiency test ASAP and go and give it. Okay. So in conclusion, I would say when you apply in a particular college or university, you're not just picking a course, you're choosing your future pathway, you're choosing your life. So university or college, none of that is bad. Don't think what people say to you. The right choice is that's something that matches your goal, your budget, and your plan. So I would say be real, be ready, and be approved on yourself, your decisions. Whichever is you're going to be choosing, it's going to be helping you. The best I could do is make a comparison video. Here is the video. Now, if you still have questions, or if you think I should have added more points, write these things in the comment section. Additionally, if you have any question that's like an urgent question, DM me directly on Instagram. The link is in the description actually. And if you have more suggestions, they're like what kind of topics should I cover, you can comment them below too. Make sure to share this video who's thinking to come to Australia to choose maybe between a university or college or college or university. That's gonna be helping a lot. So like this video if you liked it. Share this video to your friends. Subscribe this channel because they need, not just you need this channel a lot for so many videos that I'm thinking to make for you. So like, share and subscribe. And at the last, I would say make sure to subscribe the new channel I've made for you for podcasts. It's going to be helping you a lot. I've posted so many podcasts for now and they are doing good because people need those topics. So that's all. So like, share and subscribe. See you guys. This is CapsLock signing off.